spoiler warning right now. If you have not Dexter, because Dexter's trending right now, niggas just not watching it. This is spoilers for season 4 of Dexter. Now, Jose, are you in season 5, Jose? I'm almost done. I'm on season 8. I ain't finished the show. I ain't even finished it, but so this is about the Trinity Killer. Why he's Dexter's most terrifying villain. Let's watch it, man.
I was wrong. Trinity's a husband, a father. He's like me.
Crafting an antagonist to an anti-hero is a tricky, almost insurmountable task.
He was pissing me off with that, bro. He was pissing me off with that. He should have killed that nigga Trinity when they went to cut that wood, bro. Pause. He should have killed that nigga then. Whoa. See, look at this nigga. And you knew what I meant, too. Like, you need help, bro. You need help.
That is designed to be both rooted for and against. One the audience should feel morally ambiguous for in their love. Once you've gotten the audience to champion a serial killer, how do you threaten that protagonist? In the case of the Trinity Killer, you introduce a wildly contemplative external threat, someone with depth, duality, and a bloodlust to match Dexter's own.
Just like me.
W editing.
Empty inside.
Before we get too far, make sure you're subscribed in order to stay up to date on all our latest videos. Also, be aware, there will be spoilers ahead.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Based on the novel Darkly Dreaming Dexter by Jeff Lindsay, Dexter was a killer who, thanks to his father, laser-focused his murderous tendencies on other murderers and criminals.
Hello?
Dexter, I need you to go to an all-night pharmacy right away.
I'm kind of in the middle of something.
But after 3 seasons focused on Dexter and how he impacted the outside world, season 4 would introduce a character that impacted his world, both internally and externally. Season 4 introduced Arthur Mitchell, also known as
the Trinity Killer. Kills in threes. Been doing it all over the country for years.
W. Lundy, they did you dirty. They did you dirty, my nigga. W. Lundy.
In many ways, the Trinity Killer is a distorted mirror image of Dexter. Both men live dual lives. While they are each mentally traumatized serial killers deep down, on the surface they appear to be upstanding members of society. Dexter works as a blood splatter analyst for the Miami Metro Police Department by day, while Arthur appears to be a beloved husband, father, and active member of his church community, each all the while maintaining decades-long killing sprees.
The murder weapon. He's using it out in the open for all the world to see. Not something I would do.
But Dexter always appears slightly uncomfortable in the mask of civility he wears. Part of the appeal of the series was its almost fish-out-of-water trappings. The most chilling aspect of Trinity is how seamlessly he integrates into his suburban life. Unlike Dexter, whose moral is shaped by Harry's teachings and the dark passenger he has learned to manage, Trinity's compartmentalization seems total. Despite the violence of his murders, Arthur is incredibly sensitive outside of his ritualistic crimes. When he and Dexter hit a deer, Arthur is heartbroken and shocked when Dexter suggests putting the creature out of its misery.
You need to kill it.
I think the reason why he was able to do that was because I think he did it for so long, Trinity was able to, mask his emotions. Because that nigga, if they didn't tell me that he killed that female before I saw the scene, I would not think nigga was the killer. That nigga was about to cry over that small deer, bro.
Yeah, but he also follows the code just like Dexter.
I know.
So honestly, he might have really felt like he shouldn't have been killing that deer.
No, I know. I understand that, but I'm just saying, the deer was just an example. But, the nigga, act like a regular nigga. Act like a regular nigga in society. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
And then we saw when he get frustrated when he was talking to Jonah, that nigga broke his finger. Them nigga broke his finger. We got your football. That nigga finger.
That was so
nasty. What did he do? I forgot what nigga did.
He totaled his car. Well, not totaled it, but
he messed it up. Windshield. Yeah, he messed it up, but that nigga got pissed. So, yeah, I just feel like since he was able to do it for so long, he was able to hide it better. And then Dexter got so intrigued, nigga didn't want to kill the nigga. He used to kill the nigga right here.
Yeah, he was just mirroring him.
And he got a hard on
because he wanted to get tips from him.
He did. He got a hard on from the nigga being so good. That's why. He was like, oh snap, man, you know how to hide this society and stuff? Even though he was horrible. Because Dexter wasn't horrible to his family, bro. And nigga Trinity was a horrible father, bro. And bro, that nigga controlled his wife, but that nigga did not want to leave, bro.
That's where Trinity fucked up.
I know. Nigga got a whole family.
No, I can't.
Arthur is not only able to live what appears to be a normal life with a wife and children, but he also found a way to express his homicidal tendencies through a ritualistic pattern of killings, one that has persisted for over 30 years without him being caught. In this way, Arthur is a nightmarish vision of Dexter's future. Well, nightmarish to humanity at large, not Dexter himself. Throughout the 3 previous seasons, Dexter grapples with his desire to be a good father and husband to Rita, while acknowledging his need to kill. Arthur has already achieved what Dexter craves, a family and a normal life despite his monstrous urges. To Dexter, this is the happy ending he wants so badly. Perfect, murderous balance.
You all seem really close, happy.
Yep, we are.
Envious.
Dexter initially views Arthur as a potential mentor, someone who has managed to successfully balance a family life with a double life as a killer. In Arthur, Dexter sees hope for himself. He naively believes that if Arthur can do it, so can he.
I used to push people away because of my past. Even lost a relationship over it. Like you.
But the more time Dexter spends with Arthur, the more he realizes that the Trinity Killer is not a model to follow, but a cautionary tale. Arthur's family lives in constant fear of him, and his violent tendencies have seeped into his personal life, poisoning everything he touches. His wife and children are victims of his domineering, abusive behavior, a stark contrast to the image of the loving patriarch he projects to the world. The emotional and physical abuse Arthur inflicts on his family reveals the depths of his psychopathy. One of the most poignant moments in the season comes when Dexter witnesses Arthur's violent outburst toward his family.
I did not say I was thankful for you, because I'm not.
I am so thankful for you, Arthur.
Shut up.
Oh my God. Hey, that nigga Trinity must have been giving her like amazing, because she was down for that nigga. Even when the nigga was like, we're looking for him, we think he might be, you know, a murderer. She was like, no, Arthur could never do that. Like, nigga.
Nah, she probably has Stockholm syndrome.
Probably. It probably was, because I mean, if he's been with this family, but like, wasn't nigga like traveling all the time? So oh yeah, he was saying he was traveling from church to church for that community thing he was doing. So yeah, he with it for so long that she probably just got used to it. She just missed the nigga. I'm about to say how did he travel with him, but never mind. He was doing it every time.
Whoa, Arthur.
In that moment, Dexter sees the inevitable future he has been avoiding if he continues down his path.
He should have done it right there. He should have done it right there, bro.
Darkness
he couldn't,
inside
because his
him
family
will
were there.
inevitably
Yeah, I know. The wife.
lead into his
would've still done it.
relationships. One of the most striking reveals of season 4 is that Arthur does not follow a simple pattern of 3 killings that gave him the moniker of the Trinity Killer. This is where the show cleverly uses the audience's own understanding of serial killer tropes to deceive both Dexter and the viewers. As a young boy, Arthur set off a Rube Goldberg machine of sorrow and trauma when his sister slipped and broke through the glass door of their shower after catching Arthur peeping on her.
So much blood.
Born in blood. Both of us.
Her mother blames the boy for her death, eventually taking her own life.
Jumped to her death.
That left young Arthur with an alcoholic father who routinely beat the child after the family was torn apart.
He died.
Mom, Dad?
We have
I
something
don't care about this,
Yo, back on this
bro.
way.
No, you killed your father. A betting hammer.
The
I don't
Trinity
care
Killer
about this.
reenacts the trauma again and again, death by bludgeoning, bleeding, and forcing people to take their own life.
Sister, mother, father. He's recreating their deaths, decade after decade. Cycles of 3.
Only the 4th victim, kept secret from the police and Dexter for much of the season, represents the true core of Arthur's pathology. The so-called Trinity pattern is revealed to be a cycle of 4 murders. The 4th victim is always a young boy, killed in a manner to perpetually punish himself over and over again by burying them alive.
My God, the
That's
boys
so nasty.
begin the cycle.
The young boys that Arthur kills represent the ultimate corruption of innocence, a terrifying reminder
Hey
of
yo,
what
is that the nigga? Bruh, that boy was on Disney.
Mm-hmm.
That's the nigga did Mighty Man, isn't it?
Yep.
I knew I wanted to tell you, but when I watched these, I was like, bro, that's nigga did Mighty Man. That's crazy, bro. Nigga began his career as the boy that almost got buried alive.
Dexter fears in himself and for his own child. The introduction of the fourth murder works so well because it destabilizes everything Dexter and the audience thought they knew about the villain. Just when Dexter thinks he has Arthur figured out, the rug is pulled out from under him.
If each of Arthur's victims represents members of his family, then the boy
Must be Arthur himself.
His ritual is not random. It's an obsessive, desperate attempt to make sense of a tragedy that he cannot escape. At the core of both Dexter and Arthur's characters is the need for control. For Dexter, control is everything. His entire life is meticulously managed. From his killing rituals to his job at Miami Metro, he has a code, one that allows him to channel his dark urges while minimizing the collateral damage. Arthur, on the other hand, represents being controlled. Arthur's entire life is structured around this need to recreate the circumstances of his sister's death over and over again. His ritualistic killings are his way of imposing order on the chaos of his past.
I know almost everything about you, Arthur, except where you hide. Ready or not, here I come.
But maybe none of us could guess the season's end. Dexter finally manages to track down and kill Arthur, but in doing so, he fails to realize the full extent of the damage Arthur had already wrought. In the season's most gut-wrenching moment, Dexter returns home to find his wife Rita dead in the bathtub, killed by Arthur in a replication of his previous murders.
That was hard to watch. Ain't gonna lie.
I saw a tick on TikTok. They was saying how, not how it was dumb, but how it was kind of like, not forced, but like in that area, because Rita left her card. And I was like, nah, I just think that Dexter should have done already. He should have, one, the nigga should have been told niggas to leave, because when Trinity Killer was on Dexter, he still had niggas there and was like, if it gets too bad, then I'll tell him to leave. No. When he was scared, he told niggas to leave then. So, yeah, and then plus when Rita got her stuff, the nigga rushed her out of there. He should have made sure she had everything. So yeah, I don't think it was forced. I think that it just showed that Dexter was messing up.
Yeah, I don't think it was forced. Dexter should have been done it. Should have been done the deed.
True. He should have done it. He should have been done it, bro. He should have been done it. He should have done it. He should have done it.
And then we got that scene, which was like really, really hard to watch.
Yeah,
Almost
that
made me
was.
cry.
But because I knew. No, yeah. The only thing I knew is that she died, but I didn't know when. So.
I didn't even know she died.
Oh, I knew. I just didn't know when. Cause I got split on TikTok, but it was like my most painful deaths, and I knew season 2. No. I knew that Doke's gonna die, but I thought that was like later on. I didn't know it was 2. This is like bad spoilers. It was like Dexter nigga. So I didn't know that Doke's died season 2. I know that, but I knew he died. I didn't know when. And then Rita, it said Rita number 2. I actually cried. I was like, y'all niggas are nasty. So I stopped because like it was like a fast paced slideshow. I couldn't even skip it fast enough. So yeah.
I only knew about that audio where he's like the moon thing.
Oh, the moon thing.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought.
I didn't know what that was for.
I thought that was for you know what happens to wait, dude, no, I don't want to spoil. Never mind. you know who else dies, right?
Maybe.
Nigga, don't you know this? Season 8, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that was about her. I thought that was about because I knew about that before anybody else. So I thought that was about her. That's why I wasn't really scared. But then when I saw that, I was like, dang. So yeah, I don't think that it was forced. I think it was Dexter's fault. I think that all this Dexter's fault.
Yeah, it was pretty much his fault. Like he should have got rid of him.
Yeah, that nigga should have killed him when that nigga he said it. You should have killed him. He had so many chances, bro. Oh, he had so many chances. Nigga just sold himself.
That motel is his perfect chance.
True. Or even nigga, the first time he met the nigga when he thought he was Kyle Butler and he hit that deer. When he was helping the deer, the nigga had a knife in his hand. Nigga could have done it right then. GG's.
Yeah, but like the motel would have been more sensible.
Yeah, I know.
Accidental.
I know. I'm saying the motel is a better option. I'm just saying the nigga had so many opportunities. He just
didn't act on it.
Nigga saw him as a mentor.
A devastating blow not just to Dexter, but to the audience, who had come to believe that Dexter might be able to balance his two lives after all. Rita's death serves as a sobering reminder that Dexter's belief in his own ability to control his dark urges was always a fantasy. No matter how much Dexter tries to manage the monster inside him, the reality is that it will always bring destruction to those around him. Arthur may be dead, but his legacy of violence lives on, and it's in the lives of those who remain that bear the consequence, just like he had.
I thought I could change what I am, keep my family safe, but it doesn't matter what I do, what I choose. I'm what's wrong.
The Trinity Killer stands as the best villain in Dexter because he embodies everything that Dexter fears about himself. Arthur Mitchell is not just a ruthless killer, he is a man who has tried and failed to balance a normal life with his dark compulsions. In Arthur, Dexter sees the ultimate failure of his own philosophy. No matter how hard Dexter tries to keep his darkness in check, Arthur's existence proves that the monster will always find a way to break free, continuing the never-ending cycle for those left. So what do you think? Who are some other villains who held such a dirty mirror up to the show's protagonist? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching Nerdstalgic.
W video.
W video. I agree. I think Dexter's more terrifying. Not Dexter, what? I think the Trinity Killer is like Dexter's best villain too. But that nigga killed that nigga. So I got two more. You wanna watch this Breaking Bad video next, and then we got the BoJack.
Sure.
All right.